Welcome to Bentley's Backwoods Bushcrafting, and what I'm going to show you here is a little trap set kit that I have, and I guess what we'll do is we'll just get started with some of the baits that I carry. Little baggie with dog food. Another little baggie with some dog food. Got a little baggie with some peanut butter. I have a baggie of soybeans that I dried and I got from a field and dried these soybeans. These work good for bait. And I have a little baggie of popcorn. I also have a small thing of peanut butter, which is almost empty, but there's still a little in there, and I didn't want to throw it away. I figured it'd be great for bait. And I have a can of chunk chicken. A lot of times I use tuna or chicken or whatever. Tuna's really good, but I keep a can of this in there in my kit. Can't do without a rag out there, so I got a nice little rag that I keep with me. Let's see what else. Empty container. It's a peanut butter container, plastic. I love these things. They seal up, which makes them pretty much waterproof. And they're plastic, so they're super light, and you can carry just about anything you want in these things. So in general, I love these peanut butter containers for general container use. Let's see. A little bit of steel wire that I got from the dollar store that I use to make snares, and also use to tie things and stuff, but mainly for snares. And then this is a PVC tube with Ranger bands, which is nothing more than cut tire tubes with a bunch of pre-made snare sets that I put into this little tube here. So that way, if I need snare sets, I can just pull these out. They're already pre-made, pre-done. All I do is just pull one out, and it's also a great container to hold them. You know, they're not going to get bent up. They're not going to get tore up, and it's a good way the way I store them. I think it's a good way to store them. Scoot these over for a second. Tons of cordage. Let me zoom in here real quick here. Alright, we'll go right there. Tons of cordage. I have a thing of bank line, which I love to use for everything, but I love to have a bunch of this in my kit. Fishing line goes without saying. This is a 50-pound test. This is really thick stuff. Use this for all kinds of cordage, but I also like to make snare wire and stuff out of this too. And then another dollar store find, which is just 3 things of twine, and I use it by itself as all sorts of cordages, but I also make other forms of cordage out of this, and I'll show you here in a second. So anyway, here we go. This is cordage I've made using that twine. Use a couple, 2-3 strips of it. Make thicker, heavier cordage out of. As well, I have a small bit of 550 cord in there. Here we go. Some more cordage I made out of paper or plastic grocery bags. I make cordage out of plastic bags, And although it does have a stretch to it, it does stretch, and if you put enough of force on it, it'll break. But it does work great for all sorts of cordage needs. And here's a little bit of cordage I made out of some grass. I'll show you here is that cordage, and here's the dried grass. I made the cordage out of dried grass. I love making cordage out of grasses and stuff, so I do that on occasion to sit out in the woods and make myself some cordage out of all kinds of plant life. So then we get into, I have a pair of little snips. I have a vice grip, little dinky vice grip with a saw blade that I make a little saw out of. It's a nice little compact saw. A pair of needle nose pliers. And here's a broke can opener, but I can use this end here to open those cans and stuff, so that I can use that sort of stuff. So some other little remnants here. Little plastic spoon, straws, chopsticks, and these are little sticks from corn dogs. Now I have a snare set up right now. It was using 3 sticks as a V and a single stick along with the V stick to create a snare. But these sticks here, along with the chopsticks and even the straws, I have in my kit so that I don't have to pick up sticks out on the trail if I don't necessarily have to make trap sets and stuff. And then of course this, you've seen this in my other videos, one of my other videos. Here is a snare set, a trap set, all condensed down so that it's all ready to go. I have all the sticks that are required. I have cordage, I have a toggle, and I have wire snare all wrapped up with a rubber band, all set here. The only thing I need with this is a spring pole to have a complete set right there, and I carry 10 or 12 of those with me. And let's see here, and let's go here. And of course I use mouse traps on occasion, and definitely rat traps. I love rat traps because these things are inexpensive and they're fantastic as trap sets. And I'll do a video specifically on setting these, but I keep 3 rat traps with me in my kit. I have these PVC pipes. See a little there, and basically these stick into the ground, and I set scent in there. I keep three different ones here with me. And on those occasions that I don't have a spring pole, and I use graphite rods, and I carry several graphite rods with me. These I've actually spray painted here so that they blend in a little better. And these I use as spring poles for my sets. I'll set those back over here. And then finally I have 3 man-made metal traps that I keep in with me. I have 1 leg trap, and then I carry 2 110 coniber traps with me. And this one here I have attached to some cordage, and what I've done is I've used the metal wiring that I showed you earlier, and I've then made cordage around it so that I have the cordage and made it bendable and pliable with the wire, and it's just kind of a double. That way if they chew through the this to try to escape, you know, they got to go through the wire as well and everything. But wrap it up and did it there. So then I've got 2 of those, and those I keep in my set. So that's one of my standalone trapping kits. Pretty much has everything in there I need. I've got plenty of baits. If I can't find any wild baits out there, I've got stuff with me. And like I said, all of my kits and sets are all updated and changed on a regular basis. One day I'll have one thing, the next day I may have something completely different. But for now, this is one of my standalone trap setting kits. So I keep everything in a little backpack. So thank you for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcrafting. Please comment, please subscribe. Thank you.